everyone. This is Water Fiction here. And today we're going to continue on with my script I've been working on, yeah. So that, allergies because my voice really, really low. Don't know why though. Let's see now. So now, the scene now is it's daytime again. And it's spring daytime, It's in a library. It's just getting an idea. So now, what I'm gonna do is that oh no, inside of a library filled with books. Can you imagine it wasn't filled with books? That'd be weird. Books, comma. USC stands by some computers, because I know some libraries have computers, which is nice and awesome. As he looks at his phone, but then he sees that on Dosia's social. um, oh, which reminds me, I got a message before because I put it on my Facebook page. Like, hey, I need certain people, but I told like straight out, like as I was told, but there's one person, I don't know who he was, but he does like animation works. It is really really good animation stuff. At least from the stills I could see of the drawing artwork looks really good. And I know I talked to him about it before, and he says you gotta basically kind of come up with an agreement with, like, if you're writing a script, you need somebody to make a script into like a movie. Everybody's had an agreement, like, which I am probably won't do. Like, I'd want to do that, like I want that to happen, I'm not expecting it, um, kind of thing, But somebody did ask if I still needed voice acting, which has been a while, and asked, "Are you still interested in doing that?" And they said they had to think about it. So why not? I know it's not like a woohoo kind of thing, but I know that's just a think about it thing, and that's kind of cool. So now let's see now. Damn it. Oh, it should be easier than Dulcia Social, not Dulcia Social, because that seems like the Dulcia is a like the social network is out like Facebook or what else there is. Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky. I'm not gonna name that one website. Well, actually, you can. Twitter, which now it's X. I don't know. It's like, it's like, well, it's like X. Sorry, I'm going off a tangent there. Let's see. He sees it on Dosia Social. I feel like it doesn't want me to talk. That she is away. And, with her friends at the mall. Which, which allows him to follow Clem around. Let's see now. Now I got people. What? Cause I want him to basically confront Clem. Well, not really confronting him. Cause that would imply that Clem is doing something in the wrong. So I'm not sure how you would say it. Like what the correct terminology is for it. But you know what I'm saying, right? Like, because like this Erastes character, this guy, he believes that he's entitled to um, Dulcia's love and affection, and so seeing that she's getting all this, seeing that she's dating this guy named Clem, he's trying to sabotage his relationship any way possible. He tried doing the whole like, come on, just date me instead of him thing. He tried doing the whole, oh look, this guy's not as good as you think he is, but she was there. So another one I want him to do, the other message you could, or the way you could do it, for the character, um, but what the wording should be and how she actually approach Clem. But I'm just thinking, let's see now. He follows. He, he He has followed him here. Seeing Clem sitting down at a table with some books and notebooks. Near the mythology section. He approaches Clem. Or he goes to approach Clem. There you go, that's better. Clem is writing in a notebook, as he's looking at the book. References. Alright. Now I want the oh wait, sorry, oh shit. Sorry, I can't do it now. Sorry. Um Noticing a large shadow hover over him. I don't know why I do that for. I suppose I do. You know, it's a weird habit of mine. Capitalized letters don't be capitalized. I don't know why. It's just because I know like know about grammar and spelling and stuff like that. You know how all words work and how they fit together in like a string of words with like sentences and like so that. But I always have a habit of capitalizing words that don't need to be capitalized. I don't know. I think it's maybe for like dramatic effect. You know, like you know, like it's Rembrandt. It's Rembrandt. He puts lights on all his pictures. You know, just for dramatic effect. You know, I think that's what I do it for. You know, not even if we do it, I just do it. You know. He looks up. And now, because we know Rusty's over there, Rusty says, "Hey man, you better stay away from my girl." My girl, my girl. I'll be touching my girl. Weird song, yeah. So apparently I sung that wrong. It's I'll be talking about my girl. Yeah, a lot of times you guys have to listen to the lyrics more. Yeah. let's see now. Now I need to have Clem respond, right? So now I need him to respond, and he puts. I'm going to put down. I was thinking put on like actually she's mine, but that shows possessive, and I don't want him to be possessive. How about she's nobody's girl. But we are boyfriend and girlfriend. I think that looks best, right? I'm not sure. I could see somebody trying to seeing it, but it doesn't sound right still. And look, there's again, girlfriend. It's back. Oh no! I'll change that a little bit. Then Oasis is gonna say, "Listen, Flem," because he once again, you just caught on this thing, I guess. Once again, he's showing disrespect to this Clem character, calling him Flem. And so I looked at looked at the name. I feel like that's all. Like, oh, that looks perfectly, because I think if you get somebody's name, if you accidentally get somebody's name wrong, that's one thing. Like say somebody's name is Marcus, you go, is it Mark? And they're like Matt or something like that. And he goes, oh, it's Marcus. You gotta get an honest mistake, especially if you try. But if you go to your way to basically get somebody's name wrong, then that's disrespectful. You know. Now, of course, Clem is going to say nonchalantly, because, or matter of factly. What's the difference between matter of factly and nonchalant? Are they the same thing? I don't know. It's Clem. What she then says, what can he say now? And I get more drinks in the house. So clear my throat more. If you're a lawnmower, sorry about that. Thank you. USD, what did he say? So now, let's see. USD says, oh God, what does he say? Has to be something, right? Something he's going to say, but it's going to fail, right? Hmm. Huh. I don't know, because it has to fit in with his character, that's the thing, too. Oh, I know. She doesn't know what she's talking about, you know? Which is, so I guess it's something that possessive people will say, I don't know, because, I only know this from, like, watching movies of people, like those romantic or, any movies with, like a boyfriend or shows boyfriend, girlfriend kind of thing, and, um, if I'm watching shows on YouTube where people point out, even like where people point out like the language they use, How Dulcia is agency spoken by Clem. And that lawnmower, man. Now, if you look at the punctuation marks I have at the end of each of the sentences that they're talking to each other, Erastes has more like exclamation points, which means that he's basically declaring a statement. Let's go through also loudly and boldly, right? Like that's usually when you have like exclamation point, especially in talking. That's kind of like a louder tone of voice. Whereas Clem's, it usually ends in periods. Periods being more calm. Even like the sentence structure too. Like Erastes is more possessive and controlling, while Clem sees more like open and more relaxed. Oh, one second. So now we're gonna have Erastes say, "Look here, loser." I don't know. Uh, let's see now. What else could I have? Um, hmm. This is the hard part. Try to figure out. If you don't stay away from my girl, what now I'm gonna do though is this. Big plot twist. Dum 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 dum. So see him off screen again. Says, what the hell's going on here? It's not going to be that exactly. Unless if I could actually get crap passed away now. Basically, that's a trope. Lawnmowers again. You know? Basically, that's a trope where, in real life, like, you know how, like, that scene, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? The part where Jessica is spinning around in the car and you see her panties or whatever it is, and I think there's an intimate scene that was between like two lovers and rescuers. Well, basically, like, well, I guess when you edit out movies, when you're censoring the movies, especially make it for a younger audience, sometimes you miss a few things, right? A few things go over your head, and that's basically because I guess somebody had a script. There's a whole bunch like words, and somehow one word that was in there that kind of was crap. But like, it was at a time when crap wasn't like oh no, it wasn't like oh you can't do that. Like, oh no, you can't do it. And so when people saw that, it's because people didn't really, the censors didn't catch it in time, and it was released, and the word crap was like right there. That's where you get getting crap past the radar. So I'm hoping that Hell's the same way, but if it's kind of like open, like crap or damn. But if not, I can change like one in the Sam Hill or something like that. Doesn't matter really. Orestes turns around to see Dulcia standing there. Orestes says, I thought you at the mall with your friends. So I don't know. Well, the Dulcia say, Masha's brother, uh, so let's just say, Masha came down with something and it couldn't, and we had to call it off. They was like, Masha came down with something, we had to call it off. Mashga. Alright, so what do you think of this so far? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, it's very cool. Like, woohoo, it's so cool. So cool, so cool, so cool, so cool. It's so cool, cool. Sorry. But something you're like, I don't know. Hmm. Trying to think now. I don't think. Oh, I was just gonna say. Why? Why are you here? Because like his entire thing is basically reminiscent on coding or whatever it is. Um, the word lose me right now. It's contingent on Dulcia not being there. Being with her friends at the mall, which of course she's not because her one friend got sick. Went down. She then says, because sorry, because I told Clem I would meet him here after the mall's friends. I'm gonna check some quick. I'm gonna check some quick because I'm just curious. How long am I? Oh, on page 10. Yeah, I'm gonna just I gotta think what I wanna do. I'm gonna do something else now with the scene. Hold on. So now I'm gonna put down. She then stops for a second. Sorry, too much. Oh yeah, too much. I put down Dulcia and continued because once again, she's continuing on what she's saying, right? Let's see, what are you? But I'm gonna be in the italics, doing here. He gently smooths out Clem's shirt, kind of like in that kind of you see those movies or shows where like where the bullet character kind of picks up the nerdy character with like, the shirt, and they get caught and they don't want to be seen as being the bullet, so they go, "Oh no, we're just playing." I mean, now they kind of they can smooth out the shirt, like get all the wrinkles and creases out, that's what Iwasi is going to be doing. USC then it says something like, we were just chatting. Then Dosia is gonna say, do you want to just go, Clem?" To which Clem replies, "Yeah, thank you." Dosia will say, "Let him go." And then Erastes lets him go. Um, as he glares at Clem. Before changing his demeanor into more of a friendly one, but it's air quotes, so, you know. Then Erastes say, sure thing, buddy, but it's gonna be, maybe it should be long, like extended out, like sure thing, buddy, you know, like that. I don't know, but it sounds like buddy, you know, like the pals, you know. Maybe maybe it should be like he's doing that, you know, puts on. He watches, yeah. He watches Dosia and Clem walk away out of view. Now, Erastes continued, of course, because he's still continuing to talk, you know. He's gonna just say, "Gah!" He slams his fist on the bookshelf, and the book falls off. It opens. Oh, hold on. To a picture of a statue of a naked winged man with arrows. Under it says, I know that Google is saying like, oh no, you did it twice. No, that's because it and it are two different versions of it, right? So that's why it's okay like that, you know. It says Cupid. I think my house is selling. He looks at the name intently. USDs. Continue again. Then says Cupid. Son of the word. The son of the word. Suddenly, the word. I'm gonna do this real quick. Cupid flashes before his mind. Now Cosmo changes into red. I like how it would be red coloration. I think it's kind of cool. It'd be red, you know, this way, because you can see it, like, you know, it's Cupid. It's in red. One thing I was thinking about doing, like, if I, for the title sequence, I don't know what you guys might think about this, but I have little hearts instead of the dots for Cupid, so it's Project Cupid. Cupid's doing red, right? And have little hearts for the dots are, and have like an arrow, um, fire through, you know? I think that'd be cool, you know? I don't know, the title sequence be like that, you know? One thing I would really like to do is have like an elaborate like title sequence, you know? Like I love those when movies would have like title sequences and it was all like oh like big bold letters, you know. Whatever I do it is how I also do it, you know. But like I think we need to do it that way though. Yep. Yeah. So now what I'm gonna do is put down exterior lab. Um, obey exterior Dr. Mallow's house. Or should be a lab? Yeah, it'll be lab. Sorry. Trying to figure out how the best way to have it set up, you know. USD knocks on the door. And of course, it's daytime. Orestes looks at his phone. He um time to, oh yeah. He looks at the his phone. He looks at a picture of his stuffed bow toy. You, I think there's a new scene, so I don't do continued. I'm not sure how that works, so once again. So now I'm gonna do is that maybe have him say, uh, "Don't worry, I'll get you to see the truth eventually." Let's see, now it says, he walks up to the door, putting his phone in his pocket. He knocks on the door loudly and vigorously. No, off! My cat. Make sure on Control Z. Alright, good. I didn't want him to hit, and again, certain keys are hotkeys that will basically pause the video, unpause the video, and even stop the video. You can start up again, but there's no whole new video, you know? I don't have the editing software to really fix any of the stuff up, which I'm trying to do as best I can, you know? Dr. Mellows shyly opens the door. Then I have him say, yes, can I help you? And the rest is going to say, I saw you had a paper that said, so he's not going to anagramize it. So he thinks, he uses one word, it's Project Cupid. Can you tell me what that is? Put down, that he's going to put down, Project Cupid isn't available yet, or isn't it, but it's going to be in the way it should be, because he knows he could. Maybe it's something else too. Hold on. Maybe even say something like, nobody should know about it. And nobody should know about it. There you go. And nobody should know about it. Then Elastis will say, "Well, I saw it when you bumped into me." Then Dr. Malice is gonna say, "Well, I'm sorry about that, sir, but I still gotta get some kinks to work out." Dr. Malice tries to close the door on him. And if you know movies and TV shows, you know what I'm getting at right here. On him. When Elastis grabs onto the door frame. And he's gonna say, "Please, Cupid was the god of love, right? what you're working on is a matter of love. Dr. Mellows opens the door. So I didn't realize this, but I hadn't paused the whole entire time. I forgot to unpause it. But so far, what I think I added on there was that as Orestes asked if this is like if Cupid is a god of love, and that what is a matter of love, right? The monsters come in, and then it shows Orestes standing there while he sees Dr. Malice inside the lab, of course, holding the pink liquid, and he calls it the Project Chaodifying Ultra Liquid Potion Initiating Daytime, or Project Cupid for short. I know Chaodifying and Ultra Liquid are not words yet, but they will be soon. You know? And it's like the computer, so she goes, so what does this have to do with love? And I'm going to stop it right there. Hope you like this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And go check out my Patreon. And thank you, and goodbye.